Hello students, today our topic is a SR latch using NAND gate. So here latch is a single bit storage element. This is one of the example of sequential logic circuit. You know already what is sequential logic circuit. The output is depends upon present input and the past output. So to store the past output we are using the memory unit. So for that purpose we are using latch. Latch is a single bit storage element. Circuit diagram for SR latch using NAND gate, right? So we are designing the circuit diagram by using NAND gates. Here we use two NAND gates. One input of a first NAND gate is S. One input of second NAND gate is R. So NAND gate is having two inputs, right? So one input is already given and the second input is from the output of second NAND gate. For this gate, the input is from first NAND gate output, right? So here we are using two NAND gates. For these two NAND gates, one input is set to reset and the other input is from the output of next NAND gate. So first NAND gate output, present state output is Qn. Second NAND gate output is a Qn bar. So here we need to calculate next state output. Next state output, that is Qn plus 1. In complementary form, that is Qn plus 1 bar. So this is the circuit diagram for SR latch using NAND gate. Qn and Qn bar are the present state outputs. We need to calculate, our aim is to calculate the next state, that is Qn plus 1, complementary form, that is Qn plus 1 bar, right? So here we have to take the truth table. How many inputs are there? Two inputs. So S, R, set, reset are the inputs. For these two inputs, we are considering Qn present state is also our input. So in the truth table, we are taking three inputs: set, reset, Qn, present state output. And the output is mainly, our aim is to calculate next state output, that is a Qn plus 1. So in the input column, we are taking three inputs, right? So that is why we have total 8 combinations. 0, 0. So these are the 8 combinations. So divide as 4 parts. 4 parts. 4 parts. So in first part, S value 0, R value 0. This is the first part. In second part, S value 0, R value 1. In third part, S value 1, R value 0. In fourth part, S value 1, R value 1. So we need to calculate Qn plus 1 in all these cases, right? So the first case 1. Case 1, S value 0, R value 0, we need to calculate next state output, that is Qn plus 1. This is a first gate, second gate. So you should calculate output of first gate and also output of second gate. Output of first gate is Qn plus 1. Qn plus 1. Now tell me, what are the inputs of first gate? One input is S and the second input is from Qn bar, right? Qn bar. This is NAND gate, right? NAND gate means whatever the input values, those will be multiplied and taking the whole complement. So S into Qn bar whole bar. S into Qn bar whole bar. So here in first case S value 0, right? So 0 into Qn bar whole bar. So that is why 0 into any value 0. 0 complement, answer is 1. So first gate output we got 1. Then go for second gate. But in the truth table, we are mentioning only Qn plus 1 column. But this value is decided by second gate output. So that is why we need to calculate second gate output also. What is second gate output? Qn plus 1 bar. Now tell me, what are the inputs of second gate now? One input is R and the other input is Qn. So R into Qn whole bar. In this case, S value 0, R value 0, right? Substitute that R value in this equation. Then 0 into Qn whole bar, 0 into any value 0, 0 complement, you got 1. So first gate output we got 1, second gate output is also we got 1. So this is normal value and this is complementary value. Is this possible? So it is impossible. So that is why this state when S equals to 0, R equals to 0, this is undefined condition. This condition is called as indeterminate state. Indeterminate state. Next, go for second case. Case 2. Case 2, S value 0, R value 1. S value 0, R value 1. Qn plus 1. First gate output. First gate output inputs are S into Qn bar whole bar. In this case, S value 0. 0 into Qn bar whole bar. 0 into any value 0. 0 complement 1. Find second gate output also. Second gate output. For this gate, what are the inputs? One input is R. R into other input is Qn whole bar. In this condition, R value is 1, right? So 1 into Qn bar, 1 into Qn whole bar, that is equals to, we got Qn bar. So at this situation, we got first gate output as 1, right? So that is why we can take that 1 is our truth table. Next, case 3. Case 3, S value 1, R value 0. S value 1, R value 0. So Qn plus 1, same thing, S into Qn bar whole bar. So substitute S value as 1 now. 1. Okay. Then 1 into Qn bar, that is Qn bar. Again we have, again it has the bar. So Qn double bar, that is Qn. Next, Qn plus 1 bar, second gate output, R into Qn bar. So in this condition, R value is 0, right? So 0 into Qn whole bar. So 0 into any value 0, 0 complement 1. If a complemented value as 1, then normal value is 0, right? So if a complement value, we got complement value as 1, right? So that is why, what is our Qn value now? 0. 1 complement 0. So in the table, third case, we got Qn value, Qn plus 1 as 0. Then go for fourth case. Fourth case, S equals to 1, R equals to 1. S equals to 1, R equals to 1. Same thing. S into Qn bar whole bar. So here S value as 1. Same thing. 1 into Qn bar whole bar. Qn double bar. Same thing. We got Qn. Next, second gate output. R into Qn whole bar. So here R value as 1, right? 1 into Qn whole bar. So we got Qn bar. Qn bar. Okay. So normal form we got Qn and complemented form as Qn bar. So that is why whatever Qn is there, so that value as Qn plus 1 now. Okay, so in 4 cases, we got the values of next state output. In first case, we got undefined condition because 2 gates output will be 1. That is impossible. So that is why that state called as indeterminate state. In second case, we got 1. So that state called as set condition. Next, third case we got 0, that is a reset condition. This case is called as reset condition. And in fourth case we got whatever qn is there, simply that qn value as a present state value as the next state value. So that is why no change condition. Fourth case as no change condition. This is the truth table for a SR flip-flop. Then go for excitation table for SR flip-flop. In excitation table, we are taking present state, next state as our inputs. And actual outputs are now treated as our outputs. So in this truth table, we are taking only 2 inputs, right? So that is why total 4 combinations will come: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Excitation table is from our truth table only. So simply you have to check the truth table and write the values of a excitation table, right? So Qn value 0, Qn plus 1 value 0. So simply observe where it has a 0, 0. So here we have 0, 0, right? Qn plus 1 value 0, 0. Next, one more 0, 0 also there. So 2 0 zeros. Okay. When first 0, 0 is when S value 1, R value 0. Second 0, 0 is when S value 1, R value 1. So S value is not changing, but R value is changing, like 0, 1. So that is why in our excitation table, S value is 1, R value is changing, right? So X. Next, observe 0, 1. In our truth table, where it has the 0 ones, only one time, right? Only one time. When S value 0, R value 1. Only one time when S value 0, R value 1. Next, 1 0. 1 0. Find out 1 0 in our truth table. 1 0. Yes, here. Only one time, right? Only one time when S value 1, R value 0. So directly S value 1, R value 0. Next, last one, 1 1. In how many conditions we got 1 1? Yes, 2 times, right? 1 1, 1 1. Okay, 1 1, 1 1. First 1 1 is when S value 0, R value 1. Second 1 1 is when S value 1, R value 1. So here S value changing, right? R value doesn't change. So that is why in the excitation table, S value as X, R value as 1. So this is the excitation table. Excitation table is taken from our truth table only. Thank you.